Hello traders, welcome back to my channel Finance Masterclass. In this tutorial, we are going to be looking at gold setup for the week. So we are going to look at the opportunities that we have in gold. Gold has become a very interesting pair in the recent months. Everybody likes to trade gold now because people want something that moves. Likewise, myself, I like a pair that moves consistently. And that is the kind of pair you are sure gonna make money. So if your interest is to make money and you don't like to sit dormant in the market, gold trade is the way to go. So the professionals, including the hedge funds, money managers, they all like to trade gold, institution and bank as well. So as a retail trader, if you want to make a big amount of money, I will encourage you to also consider trading gold. And the more you trade gold, the more you master the art of making profit from gold. So we're going to be looking at gold and to examine exactly what gold is doing at the moment. If you look at gold, you will discover that it has risen so far. It has consistently risen week over week, months over months. Look at it here. This is the gold chart. At the moment, this is how it stands at the moment. You can see that gold has been rising all the way from this zone onto the place where it is now. It is now at the all-time high. It has hit the all-time high and it's beginning to make a little bit of a retracement. You can see that gold is moving to the sky. And anything that is moving in this degree, in fact, you cannot beat it. If there is a saying that if you cannot beat them, you join them. So that is exactly what gold is saying. If you don't want to miss from the opportunities that's available in gold, just simply forget about shorting gold and then plan on how you are going to take a buy trade on gold. And that is what I want to look at this moment in time. So gold is moving to the sky, but that does not mean that you're going to jump in without examining carefully where are you going to set your trades on. Okay, so now let's look at the weekly time frame. This is the monthly time frame, by the way, and you can see that almost every candle is green here, and it's been moving up and up almost every week, almost on month basis. So if you had placed a trade here and considering where gold is now, and you place your trade with a big lot size, you must have been a millionaire by now. It has moved with more than 20,000 pips. So you should have been a millionaire by now. But because it doesn't work like that, nobody knows that this is what could have happened with gold. So nobody will blame you for not placing your trade on time. But definitely gold is a safe haven asset and people will always gravitate towards it. So placing a trade on gold is not a bad idea. Anytime, any day, it's surely going to move. But it's better to be spot on when you are going to place your trade. That's exactly what we're going to do. So this is the monthly time frame and it is almost all green. So let's look at the weekly time frame. This is the weekly time frame on gold. There is one thing you need to observe from this gold pair. You can see this is 20 moving average that I've placed on this trade because I discovered that gold actually respects 20 moving average. You can see all the points where this moving average came in contact with the price. It resulted in moving up. Look at it from here. At the point of intersection with this 20 moving average, the gold pair begin to move up. All right. So when it reaches this point and it retraced back onto the 20 moving average, what happened? Gold moved up again. Look at it here. When it came in contact with the 20 moving average, what happened? Gold moved up again. So it is respecting the 20 moving average. And look at it here lately. When it hit the moving average again, what happened? It pumped it up. And that is where it is at the current time. So what I'm expecting to do is that this moving average, which is an average movement for the last 20 period. That is what moving average represents. The average price for the past 20 period could be 20 days, right? So look at what happened. It resulted in moving up. So now this moving average is going to, as the price is moving, as the price is fluctuating, this moving average is going to be going up, going up, going up. So I expect at the point of intersection, probably around this point, around this zone, when this this bar must have retraced, and if it continues to retrace downwards, so when it must have retraced to around this region, then the moving average probably would have met up with it around that zone. So what happened, there's going to be a very massive opportunity around this zone. So let's still continue to examine it. All right. Okay, now let's look at the daily time frame. If you look at the daily time frame, you discover that actually gold is retracing backwards. It is now retracing. We are now at the point of retracement, and this is not the best time to buy. Once the retracement finishes, that is when we are going to place our trade. So we watch this moving average at is going up. When the retracement meets with the moving average, get ready and place your buy trade, and you definitely make a massive profit. All right. So now let's continue to look at it. Okay, this is the gold chart again. This time in this analysis, I've placed a kind of a channel, adjacent, channel, like trend line, two trend lines. So what I'm expecting is that this retracement is sure going to continue retracing backward until it touches this trend line. This trend line has been respected often and often again in the past, so I'm expecting the retracement to continue until it reaches this trend line. So once it reaches this trend line, that is when I'm expected to place my buy trade. And I believe that if you do that, you're going to beat the market again. It will look like magic.